Hello, everyone. I am Sally Cruzan, and I am here tonight with Coach Nicole Connor. And we're really excited to talk to you about a new venture that we have and a personal experience I recently had with some natural products, which Nicole and I are very, very passionate about. But before we kind of jump into that, I'd like to introduce Nicole. I like to say that we're the bookends. I'm on the in the Northeast, and Nicole is in Northern California. And Nicole is a wonderful health coach, has many, many certifications, and is just really, really brilliant and knowledgeable when it comes to plant-based products. And so she's kind of my go-to gal when I'm vetting certain products. And so I saw her recently using some products and getting involved in a new company. So I always pay attention to what Nicole is doing because I know she's done the homework and I don't have to. So Nicole, why don't you tell folks a little bit more about yourself and your background so people really have an understanding of where kind of your information is coming from. And tonight we're talking about a company called BEpic. So thank you, Nicole.
Oh, sure. Thanks for having me on. As always, I just love partnering with you in just any endeavor. And equally as talented and qualified, Coach Sal here is just got incredible classes. So you want to find out what she's got going on because I just took her class for the second time and again blew my mind. So that said, little mutual admiration society happening over here, but nevertheless, we are excited about a company called BEpic, and we're going to chat a little bit about the products, but from a business perspective. And in my background, I started about 3 years ago working with a coach on pursuing online business opportunities and things like that. And through some coaching and an opportunity to really kind of get to know what it is that I was passionate about, which you kind of always know, you just don't know how to like put that out there. And so through some amazing coaching, going back to school, I've become a certified health and wellness coach. And I'm certified and nationally board certified as well as internationally certified. And all that is to say is that I'm passionate about helping people get more balance in their life, eating well, getting good quality products in their life, and certainly not just products, but certainly eating really good food. And taking care of their mental and emotional, spiritual wellness as across the board, their career wellness, all those things that contribute to stress in your life. So that said, I was happy to find this company that came along to me. My coach, Kitty, introduced it to me, and I trust her implicitly when it comes to business because I know that she does that background work when it comes to the infrastructure of the company, making sure that the comp plan is viable and that the leadership is excellent. Combined with that is a sexy product that can be sold quickly, but also that it has no synthetic ingredients, that most of the products are non-GMO and they're manufactured well and approved and NSF certified, all those good things. So from a manufacturing perspective, the product is affordable, it's sexy, it's transportable, people are getting amazing results. And so when you're really looking for a business opportunity, those are the kinds of things that you want to look for is, what's the timing of this product? It would be old timing to be selling Tupperware these days. You know what I'm saying? So it would be really difficult to put that out there considering all the containers that are out there. So finding something that people want, that they're looking for now, and then given the times that we are in right now, something that's super affordable and that is duplicatable so that people can share it with their friends and make good money. So in trusting Kiwi implicitly, I jumped on board and have had massive success, not only financially, but my team is growing because they're just easily being able to share this product with people. And so what I'm grateful for is that multiple people that they're making money right now, right? I've been in companies before where I might make a few bucks, but they're making nothing and they're ordering every month and they just don't have this huge benefit from it. So I'm grateful to be a part of this sort of big momentum and all of that. And so I can chat a little bit or just talk to you, Sally, with whatever respect you want to, because she's had a great experience with one of our products. We have several core products and they're all plant-based. They're all enzymatically alive, all those good things that you want to hear. They're absorbable, all that good stuff. But we just recently launched a product called Renger8. And if you don't mind, Sally, I'll just share a little bit about the product.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. So many of you, by show of hands in the comments, drop below if you've ever used turmeric, which is a root and, something you put in tea, or you might buy it over the counter. You might buy it at a health and food wellness store because you know that it's supposed to naturally reduce inflammation and pain. So there's some components to turmeric, and it's got curcuminoids, similar to cannabinoids, right? We all know that those are little oids that run around your body and they do good things, okay? So curcuminoids, there's several different types, and they're absorbable at different rates. And so like the plant-based, get it in your tea, you're going to absorb some of that, but your body doesn't metabolize all the good stuff in there very well. So there are other products on the market that range from, say, $75 to $150 so that you can get the best, most absorbable curcuminoid that's available to you. So what our company has done is taken that information and a patented product that's been studied in Canada for over 18 years. Okay, they've done a lot of scientific research on this product. They're currently using it to create some vaccines for certain pandemics that are running in the United States. They're in a phase 2 trial using this exact product right now to help systemic inflammation. So hello, kind of cool stuff. This is stuff you can investigate if you wish to. But that said, this product or this ingredient is called BioBDMC. It's a curcumin. It's like 30 milligrams of this particular curcuminoid that has a high effective rate against pain and systemic inflammation. So what's systemic inflammation? Those of you that have chronic conditions of any kind, that have chronic pain, perhaps you have chronic conditions in diseased states in your body that just haven't been addressed well with pharmaceuticals. Maybe they are, but there's so many side effects that it's just almost not worth it. You're kind of darned if you do, darned if you don't. You know what I mean? So this product has an incredible anti-inflammatory ingredient that is something like 300,000 times stronger than any other curcuminoid on the market. So that's it. And they're selling this in Canada, by the way, in the bottle, in a capsule form over there. Here, we're using it in a sachet form because we added some other amazing ingredients to that. So let me just read you a little bit about this, reading from the product profile. So if you want this, Sally will send it to you. Get this in your hot little hands. Get the video from the creator of this product and learn more about it. Don't just say, Sally's got a new thing. No, this is like something you want to have in your medicine cabinet, on a day-to-day basis. You want to have this available to you at all times. It helps with systemic inflammation, as I mentioned. It's shown to work 14 times stronger than any ibuprofen or aspirin. These are scientific studies that are proven. You can do that research yourself. Many high-quality studies have shown that turmeric, which we were just talking about, has major benefits in your body and your brain. It's a powerful anti-inflammatory that affects and has very strong antioxidants. Curcumin is the bioactive substance in turmeric that fights this inflammation. On a molecular level, this works like within minutes rather than days, okay? Turmeric also has potent antioxidant effects and neutralizes free radicals. So if you're doing any homework about how your skin and all your cells don't replicate like they're supposed to, let your brain do the thinking about what that means. It can help fight those kinds of conditions. Added in here, a collagen, a bovine collagen, a high collagen protein, which can improve the look of your overall skin, hair, nails, and help promote bone and joint and tendon health. So for those of you who've had some injuries, perhaps you haven't really been healing very well, this may help with that. For those of us who are aging and getting to a certain age, and we've got our little happy lines, right? We've got our smile lines. That's because our bodies are aging, and as we age, we lose the elasticity and the moisture in our skin and in our dermis here. So this helps to replenish that and to help the fighting aging, which is a beautiful thing, not just for women, but for men as well. It also suggests that these supplements increase muscle mass and prevent bone density loss. So for those who've been maybe supplementing with calcium and magnesium and you're thinking, oh, this is going to help my bones, this is another ingredient that can help your body to rebuild that bone and keep it strong for you. The last ingredient is Glivia, which is another patented product in addition to the BioBDMC. The BDMC, by the way, is an acronym for the really long scientific name for this curcuminoid, okay? you really want to know, I will type it out for you. So Glivia is a sweetener that has 0 glycemic index. So for those of you who have blood sugar issues, you don't want to be adding the sweeteners into your body that jack up your insulin. We just don't want to do that, right? So what this can do is help to regulate your blood sugar. It also has a slight appetite suppressant for some people that happens to work. It also curbs your cravings for carbohydrates. And we're going into the winter season where we've got lots of carbohydrates and sweets available to us. So this is going to help you kind of just, I could just do without it, right? And again, this has no calories. It tastes like sugar and does not cause a blood sugar spike. So this product in and of itself, just the quality and the ingredients that have been combined here together, just have a powerful effect on your body over time. I've been using it for a couple of weeks straight now, and I can tell you if I've skipped it or I've been working out and I don't have it in my body, I find myself a little sore, more sore than usual. And I'm grateful. I'm not a person that has a lot of pain per se, but my body is suffering from inflammatory conditions, which I'm working on. And so I'm hoping that this is just going to be a great resource for me as well. So Sally, thank you so much for letting me share. I would love for you to share what, well, first of all, what made you jump from the company that you were really supporting and absolutely loved and were a loyal customer and distributor for a decade practically, right? That you really felt like this was a good fit for you. What was the decision that you made, or what was the catalyst that made you decide to join us over here in BEpic?
Sure. Well, thank you, Nicole. First of all, that was just an amazing presentation. And you're one of the reasons why I made a change, because why wouldn't I leverage you as a business partner? So anyone that's watching this, I mean, what am I doing? I'm sitting back and listening to someone who really understands the content and can deliver it. So there's a lot of people in BEpic that are like-minded to me, that I know, like, and trust, and are very willing to show up in an instant like this and work together. So, we're working with each other to help, build our businesses. And so that's one reason, the camaraderie and the willingness to be working together. And not that doesn't exist in other places, but sometimes, there's a season for everything. And, I took one of your courses that really talked about balance in your life. And when things are out of balance, nothing works. It's that flat tire. And sometimes we stick with companies because we're afraid to leave, because people will think, well, what happened and what's wrong? Well, there's really nothing wrong, but I'm just in a different season of life. And, was looking for something different, and it just kind of checks a lot of boxes. And the fact that, and I've been watching for a while, and I'm sure a lot of people watching this have been watching us, and what's going on, because there is tremendous growth on our team, tremendous, and more so than I've seen in any other organization that I've aligned with in the past. But I had a personal experience. I'm not someone that will just join to join. I really have to have that personal experience and be able to talk about it. So my experience was, it was about 3 weeks ago. I woke up on a Monday morning and I couldn't move my neck. And it was like, came out of nowhere. And all I could do was move my eyeballs. Anything past that, I couldn't, it would catch my breath. I just had this muscle spasms like crazy. And I mean, it was scary. It was really, really scary. I had difficulty getting out of bed. It was awful. And I'm not someone that likes to take medication. But I knew that my body was in an acute state. And so I tried treating it for about a day and a half on my own. And I just couldn't stand it. So I called my doctor and ended up being put on a muscle relaxant and a really strong anti-inflammatory. And it kind of made me kind of woozy. The acute pain went away, but the underlying issue, I could feel like all that tension was still there. Well, the Renger8 and a patch called Alleviate showed up in the mail, and I couldn't open it fast enough. So I put on a patch, and I've used different patches, and I still do, but my body needed something else. Minutes later, that acute pain and like the real all my muscles, I could feel them really relax. And I was like, whoa, that really, really worked. And then I started to use the Renger8, which I was putting in some oat milk. I was heating up my oat milk, adding this, and it's kind of like a chai, a little, I don't know, it's just like a nice comfort drink, especially this time of year. I mean, you can put this in hot, cold, whatever, add it to yogurt or oatmeal. But this was really helping too. And I have this every night before I go to bed, and I'm waking up not having, all that stress and joint pain that I typically would have. So how could I not, I felt like I would be very selfish if I didn't make this available to other people. Because you just don't know who's out there that needs some help. And I'm not sure. I really think a lot of this stress is because many of us are working from home, and everything is, Zooms. For me, I think one day I had 8 Zooms in a row, and I'm sure, and just the content, what's happening in our world, we're all super, super stressed. Our cortisol levels are just all over the place. So that's what really got my attention to seriously do this as a business. We're home.
Well,
we're not.
Well, we're home. We get to work from home, which is great. And your experience is not unusual. And I just love that you're able to share that experience. I just interviewed someone on my page who had a very similar, had kind of she'd fallen and really put her ribs out of joint. I mean, if you got to hear that story. Just the combination of this great Alleviate patch and this Renger8 systemic thing you have going on. So, I mean, it's incredible what we can do with this and who we can help.
Right.
I mean, that's the focus, right? I mean, as a coach, we want to help people overcome and get better, get healthier. And if you have some tools along the way that are good for you, that don't compromise your organs, that don't have negative side effects, that your body can use, it's just a great thing to have as in your arsenal, Sally. I'm happy that you had this great result. Put over the edge.
That's right. Well,
just standing on the ledge for months watching us.
I know it was painful, but I do have to say, because I am not someone that I'm not on any prescriptions. And when my doctor prescribed something, before she prescribed the anti-inflammatory, she's had to check, kidney levels. And she's like, oh, your kidneys are okay. We'll start with this. And I was kind of like, okay, I understand the science of that, but it's like, boy, isn't that sad that we have to check those things? So anyway, I feel very, very fortunate, that these products exist, and the culture of the company is just phenomenal. So those of you that we also have some really great weight loss, weight management, which includes something for energy, detoxing, and helping with sleep. And, that's the trifecta right there. And for those of us that are dealing with quarantine 15, and especially creeping into, as Nicole said, the carb season, we all need to support each other. And so I'm looking forward to helping people. So, let's not wait till January 1st to, reset the clock here. Let's start now. And so I'm excited. And like I said, I'm going to look at my notes for a second, because a few things that you had mentioned, you had talked about balance, because it's so important. And we all need to help balance each other out, and working in a team like we do, that gives us an opportunity to do that. And I talked about leveraging. That is something that is so important when you have a business. Mm-hmm. And that's something that this team does really, really well. We leverage each other. It's so smart to do that. And just the growth. We're all sitting at home for the most part. And and things are really tough. But why not use this as a time to grow a business, grow yourself personally, grow financially, grow in your health, and help people around you. So I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. And this is easy. So many things are color coded in this. All the products, and it's just effective and it's affordable. So like I said, it just checks all the boxes. So I appreciate you, Nicole, spending some time with us and educating this audience. Anyone that would love more information, just drop a comment below. Whether you're a friend of Nicole's or a friend of mine, we will make sure that you're well taken care of. So thanks again, and take care.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.